Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you Comic Book Haul episode number 135. That's right, fans, 135 weeks of Mike Spider Slayer bringing you my comic goodness that I get at my comic book store, which is Comic Central, that offers the best deals, guys. I really enjoy them. Again, got good deals on these future end books and lots of books this week. I didn't think I was going to get as many as I did, but I did get quite a few books. So let's get right into this haul this week, shall we? All right, here we go. Yes, the bag, the infamous Gotham bag. Second week in a row that I got this bag. Again, who's excited for that show? I don't know if I am, but we'll see. So I take the comics out of the bag, and the bag goes on the ground. And with the comics comes the bags and boards. That's right. Didn't get them in there so you guys can see the covers better. And let's start off with the comics that I got for this week. So first off, right away, we're going to start off with Green Lantern and the New Guardians, the one-shot, Future's End. Have not read this book in a very long time, but I wanted to see what the one-shot has to offer. Again, I did not get the 3D covers. I did get the regular cover, but not for $2.99, but for $1.99. Again, that's thanks to my comic shop, who's offering a good deal on the 2D covers. So that's why I elected it to get it, because I was able to get a couple more comics that way. So, yeah, pretty interesting cover here. It's like you got Kyle Reiner, who's like exploding. That's interesting. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens there. But this is the Green Lantern New Guardians, number 1. All right. Next, from DC Comics, we have Future's End Superman Wonder Woman issue number 1. And this is a pretty nice looking cover here. Got Wonder Woman, looks like it's kicking the crap out of Superman. So that's pretty cool. I found out, though, that the Wonder Woman book is actually a part 1, and this is a part 2. So I'm going to have to read the Wonder Woman issue digitally, because I did not get that issue to find out what's happening here. But this is a really nice cover. Enjoy it. And again, this is Superman Wonder Woman number 1. All right, next from DC, we have Future's End Supergirl on here. This is the one shot there, and we got Supergirl as Cyborg Superman. So what does this have to do about? Well, last year in Villains Month, we got to see how Cyborg Superman was actually created and who he was in the New 52. So we're going to see how maybe that might tie into that story, or maybe how she becomes Supergirl in the future. I don't know. We'll see. But again, this is Supergirl issue number 1, or one shot. Next, from Zenescope Entertainment, we get the ongoing of Wonderland issue number 27. Here we get to see the White Queen, and we get to see her sitting on her little throne, and everything's been going good for her, but I think things are about to crack, and evil is going to start seeping into the realm of Wonderland. This series is done really, really well. I enjoy it. It's got good artwork in here. It's different, and I suggest you guys, if you haven't given it a try, you can give it a try. It started off in issue number 1. It's recently taken a turn. Jumping on point was probably issue 25 or 26. And now's a good time to try out this series. And Zenescope consistently puts out solid reads for its people. So this is Wonderland issue number 27. All right, next we have another Zenescope Entertainment book. This is a cool book right here, and I'll tell you why. This is Grim Tales of Terror. This is like Tales from the Crypt. This is like a Twilight Zone, creep show type of feel book from Zenescope Entertainment. I've been pushing it a lot lately for readers to check this out. It has a story of death in here that tells her tales and warns people of death that's about to lurk them. And the particular writer on this book is Meredith Finch, who I had a pleasure of interviewing on Comic Frontline, her and a few other people from Zenescope Entertainment. She's the writer of this particular issue. If you don't know Meredith Finch, she is the wife to the great David Finch, the artist. That's right. So, guys, check this one out. I have a feeling it's going to be really good. It has to do with college schoolgirls. Something crazy is going to happen. It already has a horrific feel to it, you know. So, this is Grim Tales of Terror, issue number 3. All right, so next we get a cool issue here from Marvel, and this is All New X-Men issue number 32, and it has Miles Morales here. If you got to see the last issue of X-Men, we got to see that Miles Morales was at the end of that particular issue in the Ultimate Universe. So where does this go? I'm not sure, but this looks like it's going to be an entertaining issue. This kind of pays tribute to that Kitty Pryde issue. I forgot what issue it was of X-Men, but yeah, this is what that cover pays tribute to. I really enjoy it. Miles Morales is a great character. It's fitting that Michael Bendis is writing this because he also writes Ultimate Spider-Man, so I have a feeling that this is going to be a really solid book. So this is All New X-Men, issue number 32. All right, this is from my follower here, Matt Murdock. Mr. Murdoch, I finally did. I got a Daredevil issue. I skipped a couple because I didn't realize that they were coming out. Matt Murdock, who is a follower of my YouTube channel, is like, I'm done with you. You're not getting any more Daredevil covers or Daredevil books. So, Mr. Murdoch, I just want to say that, yes, I did purchase this week or this month Daredevil issue number 8. And creepy cover here. You got some weird looking children with the eyes, and they're all purple. What does that have to do with anything? I don't know. It's creepy, but I like it, and I do like Daredevil. I just missed a couple issues. So this is Daredevil issue number 8. All right, next we have from Marvel Comics is Hulk issue number 6. That's right, fans. Kind of like that last issue of the Hulk where you get to see Bruce Banner trapped in the brain of the Hulk, and we get to see the Hulk trying to cure all the other Hulk-like, Gamma-like creatures, and he went to go after Rick Jones, and he kind of failed because he turned into an abomination, and he, slapped away the formula in the Hulk's hands. So we're going to see how that story continues. Mark Bagley's on the artwork on this particular series, and I liked that last issue, so I hope it continues to be good. And this is Hulk issue number 6. All right, next we have from Image Comics, we have Manifest Destiny. That's right, what are we on here now? Issue number 10. Series is great, guys. It's always weird and different. It's got these crazy-like creatures at the end of it. Don't know what to expect from it. We've seen big, huge mosquitoes popping out of people in the last issue. We've also seen gigantic frogs. We've seen, like, ox-like creatures and menadors and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. And this is just some fantasy-like King Kong weird style vibe. Lewis and Clark era. I love it. It's such an awesome book. Chris Dingus is the one that writes it, and Matthew Roberts is the one that draws it. It's just a great series, guys. Look at this. That's a mosquito's nose pointing through a lady's chest. It's pretty insane. This book is crazy, but I really enjoy it. Image has a great hit on their hands with this one, and so this is Manifest Destiny issue number 10. All right, next we have another DC book, and that is the New 52 Futures End issue number 20. Not much progression happened in the last issue. You got to see a lot of Lois and how she reveals the story to the world that there's no longer a Superman around, and Shazam was posing as Superman. How the world reacts to that, not quite sure. Got to see Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis, go into Terrific Technologies and break in. Alarm is sounding. What's going to happen there? A lot of things going on with Cannabis Island. Brother's Eyes infecting the Earth 2 on Earth 2 heroes. on the island. We're going to see what happens with that. So there's a lot of things that are unresolved in Future's End, but we're going to see how this all ties into the Earth 2 series that's coming out in the future and how this all continues in the end. So again, this is Future's End, issue number 20. All right. Next we have from Marvel Comics is we have Nova, issue number 21. Interesting cover here with Nova. He's on a satellite eating super fries. Don't know what to expect here. I think this is a new story arc starting off with Nova. We have, who's writing this book now? Gary Duggan, who's writing it, and David Baldwin, who's on the series as the artist now. So there's been a lot of creative teams on this book already. However, it has stayed solid. So let's hope it continues that way. And that's Nova, issue number 21. All right, next we have from Image Comics, we have Savage Dragon, issue 198. Just a favorite of mine. I've read every issue from Savage Dragon forever. We get to see Savage Dragon, which is now Malcolm Dragon, go back to his regular ways. He's normal again, and we're going to see a new story arc here. And we're going to see how his story continues as being a high school student, dating this new girl, Maxine. And there's a lot of things that are not quite seen and discovered yet in Savage Dragon's future. I'd like to see if his father actually comes back too, but we'll see what happens there. So this is Savage Dragon, issue 198. All right. Man, I got a lot of comics this week. Next, we have from DC was the one other one-shot that I did not get, that I wasn't planning on getting, but this was Batman and Robin one-shot. Of course, I didn't get the 3D cover, but I got it for $1.99. Looking forward to this, what 5 years the future has for Batman and Robin. Is Robin going to die again? Like, what's going to happen here? So looking forward to this. Really enjoy it. Some of these stories have been good, but then most of them have been like kind of cheesy. So I don't know. We'll see where this goes. All right, next we go on from DC Comics, and it is the Sensation Comics featuring Wonder Woman, issue number 2. The first issue was really nice. I enjoyed it a lot. Hopefully this one is just as good. Cool cover here with Wonder Woman just being strong. That's basically what it is. So yeah, great first issue. Hope for a second great issue. All right, next we have from Marvel is Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man. Man, this series is really good, guys. It's been a while since this last issue's come out. I think that's when they did the battle against the Green Goblin, and Peter and Spider-Man were teaming up, and Gwen, or was it Mary Jane, was talking with Aunt May, and Aunt May was like, that's Peter, I know it's Peter. So then that's what happened in the last issue, and here it looks like it has Peter holding Miles in his arms. What happens here? Who knows, but great series. Brian Michael Bendis, this is one of my favorite series that he writes. Really enjoy it. Can't wait to read this issue. So this is Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man, issue number 5. And next we have from Marvel, the $5 book of the week was the Superior Spider-Man Edge of Spider-Verse, issue number 33. Gotta love the cover here. He's being stomped on. His head looks like it's just about to be ripped off, and he's about to get stabbed. If you look in the background here, you get to see all the dead spider people in the back. Really cool cover. You got the electricity really here. This is a nice cover. Really enjoyed it. However, it's $4.99. It's pricey, but looking forward to reading this. We'll be doing reviews on the Spider-Verse book right here on this channel. And next, and last but not least, Edge of Spider-Verse, featuring Gwen Stacy as Spider-Woman. I know that a lot of Gwen Stacy fans are looking forward to this particular issue on what this book has to offer for its readers. I will be doing a review right here on Comic Book Corner on this particular issue, and hopefully you guys will watch that. I love this. I love how she's like in this hoodie and this is blended in here. So really enjoy this particular cover. And guys, on Comic Frontline, you can look forward for me reviewing Superman, Wonder Woman, Supergirl. You can also look forward for me reviewing Ultimate Spider-Man. And if you want to check out my review on this week's episode of The Strain, I will be doing that on Comic Frontline as well. So now for cover of the week, I think my favorite cover of the week is between these two books right here, because if you're a Spider-Man fan, you're going to like these. And I think I'm going to give it to this one. I really liked it. I like the detail that goes into this cover. Really enjoyed it. And guys, there is your haul for this week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Again, leave me your comments below on the comics you picked up this week and what books are you most looking forward to reading. So guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0, and until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching, fans.